about to do Print Live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask BlueJae, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it.
Yo, what's happening in? What's happening in? Ow! It's your boy $2 Fabo, Bankhead Fabo. Ow! Hey, man, check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. And I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Ah! Ow! Fabo!
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Gary P, the DJ of Bootcamp Radio. You're tuned in right now to Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. Let's go.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Bobby Wright. Right now, you tuned in to the Blueprint Live, hosted by MzMetchi.
Hey, happy Thursday. Fuck them lamers this year. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snap, everything, child. Go, do it. Make sure you visit the bpmediaco.com if you're trying to advertise with me. Let's get in, drop those businesses. I'm going to put that on the screen. Please drop it, even if you're just checking in for a moment. If you know a business, I'm trying to highlight you tonight. What's good? And if you like it, what you're hearing, this is Vice by Chai's Up. So y'all make sure that y'all go and download them. Y'all know them, my boy. Y'all, welcome back. We made it through another week. It's lit. I don't know how y'all feeling, but I'm just like this. I'm feeling blessed today. I had a really, really exciting show for you all. But before we jump in, you know we got to thank our amazing sponsors. So tax strategy, okay? Make sure that you're filing your taxes. We are approaching May 17th very quickly. You want to make sure that you file or at least get some type of extension going. Please don't just sit up there and not file your taxes. So make sure that you check out my sponsor, Tax Strategy. Shout out to Fiya Infusions, y'all. I have some inside information. They are just working on some amazing things, and I can't wait until their relaunch. So make sure that you all are following them and subscribing if you like a little bit of the green goodies, okay? Shout out to BlueJae, okay? Make sure that you are, going. She has services that she offers, but she also has the Black Excellence Collection. So I didn't get a chance to get to my coffee today, and that's okay. But I always drink it out of my Black Excellence cup. It's one of my favorites. And if you use the code MECHI10, you can get 10% off of your purchase for that collection, okay? And shout out to Black Dollar Days. Woo, woo. If you missed the one for April, that's okay. There is still time for you to register your business and also register to be a part of the next one that's going on in May. So please make sure that you go and follow my sponsor, Black Dollar Days, so that you can go and be a part of this initiative. It's for us. It's for us. So this is why they're doing it. So make sure that you head over there. Let me get in the comments. Hey, Nick, good evening. Thank you so much for checking in with me tonight. I got a good show. Stick around, child. Stick around. Now, before we really jump in, the job opportunity of the week, okay? Shout out to Closing the Gap Staffing. They are providing job opportunities weekly on my show for this month and the early part of May. So I'm really excited. They are still actively looking for truck drivers, y'all. Like, for real, for real. Like, I've never heard of there being a shortage like this. Like, we need y'all truck drivers. We need y'all to come out and help transport things around. Only you all can do it, because I know me, I can't drive no 18-wheeler. I get in my little car and I'm just like, I couldn't do it if it was an 18-wheeler. So we are needing the drivers, truck drivers. If you have your, you of course need your CDL. Okay, we do need you to be licensed. Okay, but let me go to the details so that I make sure I'm giving you all the right thing. You have to be a Class A driver. So that's what they're needing at this particular point. So if you know someone, spread the opportunity, share the live. I always tell y'all, share it up, help somebody get and be a part of the opportunity. Let them know that this segment runs at the top of the show So if they want to come back and watch it after I've gone off, they are welcome to do so. And shout out to Closing the Gap Staffing for providing these opportunities. I mean, they are absolutely amazing. This is a Black-owned staffing company. I need y'all to support, especially we all know somebody. It's enough money for everybody. Everybody can get it. Okay, so that's it. Tonight, in light of some comments that resurfaced, I want the topic to be, can men and women just be friends? Because I mean, y'all, Steve Harvey was back in the news. I was first off, they pulled an old clip. We gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna get into it right now. My first thing I'm gonna get into with y'all today is the hate it and love it. So I know when I tell y'all my first hated it, y'all gonna be like this. I feel you on that. And just go with me on this journey. Let me go in these comments. Hey, Faye. She said, hey, Media Mogul. Ooh, girl, I received that. Thank you so much. Call that over my life. All right. I'm going to share with y'all my hated it for this week. Amazon think they slick. I'll say it again in case you didn't hear me. Amazon think they slick. I thought that my Prime membership meant that I would have to only wait a day or so. Let me tell y'all how Amazon trying to be all sneaky and stuff. They like, we gonna make them wait a few more days. We just gonna throw in like 2 more days to start it off. My shipments was starting to be 2-3 days. I'm like, I don't remember this being a part of it. Or when I place my order, it'll tell me like, oh, it's gonna be here at this time. It's like, oh no, we're delayed. You get that. Y'all ever seen like the little oops page where it's like a dog at the end on Amazon? That's when they just like this. We ain't got no answers for you. Your package ain't gonna be there on time. So I've been experiencing this as I'm trying to get prepared to, get some items together. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna order it from Amazon. And I'm like, y'all playing with these timelines. Amazon, y'all think y'all slick. That's my hated it for this week. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you so much for checking the answer, Tracy. Yes, I'm for real. Amazon been really, really playing with me. And I'm just like this. Y'all either going to have to change the terms or I'm going to have to get on the phone call with customer service. I'm going to have to go with customer service. I'm going to have to tell them like, hey, I'm paying for my stuff to get here in about, a couple days at most. I understand things happen. But y'all not about to span it out for no 3 to 7 days. That's not Amazon Prime. That sounds like regular shipping. I don't know. What y'all think? I'm for real. Amazon, y'all owe us some answers at this point. But we're not going to harp on that. So I would say my love it this week is definitely like, how you just get to like an extreme place of peace. You know what I'm saying? Like you might, you experience peace often, but it's like that overwhelming peace, that calming peace. You're just like, everything's going to be just fine. I've definitely been having one of those weeks. And, all I would say to anyone, like, if you're going through things good and bad, or, it could be work overwhelming you, people, your kids, whatever you got going on, take the time to find you some peace, like just whatever it is. I mean, I don't care if it's eating a peanut butter and jelly or you going outside of your yard and sunbathing, whatever it is that tickles your fancy or it brings you peace and it brings you back to a place of one. I encourage that type of peace for anybody that's listening, for anybody, if you just coming into contact, even with my podcast for the first time, like I just wish that peace, you know what I'm saying? That's my love. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Auntie Tracy said, it is real talk. Yes. Faye said, yes. She added that Z on the end. That's the emphasis. Peace. Absolutely. Auntie Tracy said, I love that. A happy place. Yeah, me too. It's, I've talked to you all on the show before as far as like, sometimes you find yourself, you'll be emotional about things and all this other stuff. But then, you get to a place of peace where it's just like, all the chips will fall where they lie, you know, and then you keep it moving. And it's such a beautiful place because it's like you care, but you care enough to not let things like overwhelm you. I'm like, I'd rather be overwhelmed with peace than stress, you know, or anything that's not of positivity or about moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just get you some peace in your life. Okay. Now look, I got to take a real quick break. But when I come back, I got a heck of a what would you do for you all. I'll be right back.
Are you or someone you know in need of a job? Go ahead and reach out to Closing the Gap Staffing. They have positions available for all professionals. Visit ClosingTheGapEDU.com for more information. And be sure to let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you.
All right, y'all ready for this? What would you do? Woo! Y'all, this one, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. This one was the one. This one was the one for me. If you're just checking in with me on the Blueprint Live tonight, make sure that you are dropping those businesses in the comments. Or even if you don't have a business, if you have one that you love and you feel like that they deserve some highlighting tonight, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to connect with them. So, you know, think about your friend that's got the business. If you don't be going and liking they content, you like, oh yeah, so-and-so got this business. Drop their business in the comments. Drop it in the comments. So look. This what would you do tonight? Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. It's a little touchy. It's a little touchy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm trying to get it to pop up on the screen right. Y'all know how when stuff don't be working. It's just like, what is this? Okay. Y'all ready for this? What would you do? It's intense now. It's intense. Look, hold on. Let me get in these comments before I jump in. TheBlackDollarDays.com. Shout out to my sponsor, Miss Faye Porter. She is checking in with me. The Black Dollar Days. Go and sign up. I'll be telling y'all every week. Go sign up. It's real. Make sure that y'all do that. This what would you do? I'm gonna go ahead and get into it because I got a few of y'all. I know y'all waiting. Okay. I'm married to a wonderful man. We've been together 5 years and married for 2. My husband wants kids and has been trying to get me pregnant as of lately, and he has even started working on a kids room. He has all of these thoughts of him being a loving daddy. So lately he's been making appointments to see fertility specialists, but I've been canceling the appointments and he's been getting very upset about it. The problem isn't that I'm sterile. I can't have kids. The problem is I'm a transsexual and I never told him. I love him so much and I know he loves me too. This makes me nervous and my heart aches. We are so happy together. What should I do? Do I tell him the truth or do I quietly exit out of the marriage? Woo, child. Woo! Woo, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot up in. This is too much. Faye said, oh, hell no. That was my exact thing when I read it. So this one, y'all know I be finding like the what would you do's and stuff. Like I've gotten some submissions, but I do see other things. I'm just like, damn, I wonder what my people would have to say about this. So this the thing. When you in a relationship with somebody, you have to have very difficult conversations about who you are when you're choosing to spend the rest of your life with somebody. I think that if you are going to exit out of it because you know that you cannot give him, something that, he is desperately wanting at this particular point, I think that you owe him at least the truth to do that. But this is so layered, y'all, because this is the thing. Like, we've seen You don't see it often, but we've seen stories where if it is revealed that someone is a transsexual, and I hope that I'm using the correct words. If anybody is tuning in and can educate me, I am always for educating myself on, you know what I'm saying, like things in different people's lifestyle. I love MzMetchi love everybody shit. So y'all tell me, but you deserve to, just, this is your truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know what it's like to be, from their perspective, as far as like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you completely identify with something that biologically is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that is the truth, and they'll tell you themselves. To keep that from him, I don't know. I can't say if that's an act of betrayal or not, but I just feel like that if you know that this one thing is like really, really pertinent for your relationship, like it's going to move it forward, it's going to make him happy, you owe it to him to be honest that like, hey, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. I just worry about the safety, because sometimes like there's been stories of men snapping when they figure out like, oh snaps, I thought this was going on and this was that. So it's like, I worry about your safety at this point. That's what I'm worried about. For real. Let me get into these comments. Tracy said, tell him. She said, tell him. Faith, he better run. Okay, he or she better run. We're going to go with she. So she, she probably, I don't know if it's like run. It's like, what do you do in that situation? So, okay, she's going to have to leave, right? Because it's not a balance. And this is the thing. In relationships, any relationship, whether it be a friendship, you know what I'm saying, a actual relationship, there are going to be hard boundaries. What do they call them? What is it, y'all? Deal breakers. It's going to be deal breakers. So if he wants to be a father, and you know that that's probably not going to be possible, it's okay, because that's a deal breaker. That don't mean nobody is wrong in the situation. It don't mean nobody is doing any of that. It's just like, hey, you might not want to stay in this or prolong the inevitable. Everybody, we all know certain relationships have to end. I mean, I don't know. Tracy says she have to stand in her truth, and it should have been done before the I do's. Y'all, it's a tough one. I mean, my whole thing is, I'm not gonna judge anybody. People really be having different situations. Everybody's, home and living situation is different. And how they grew up, how they identify, who they are as a person, those are all very, very different things. So, I just try to be sensitive to it. When I saw it, I definitely wanted to get you all's opinions, because I'm like, man, like, I don't know if I would have, if I was in her shoes, like have taken it to the level of marriage, without it being a conversation. Like it's certain things that like before, you go ahead and you make that dive, you gonna reveal some truths. You like, hey, look, I'm really not a morning person. Don't talk to me in the morning. Whatever it is that you got going on, I feel bad for both of them, because it's like, you got to be able to live in your truth too. I'm a firm believer of that. Living your truth. Let me see what Fiya is saying. She said her husband never noticed. Legally, that is entrapment. Plus, she's putting her life at risk and his sanity at risk. Not judging, just saying. I mean, it's okay to call a spade a spade. Tracy said she got a kitty that won't produce children. That's hurtful to the spouse. Oh, no. Not a kitty. Not a kitty, Auntie Tracy. No, you didn't. That's a nice word. I was having a conversation with Renita of Be Your Own Kind. Shout out to my official media partners, Be Your Own Kind and FluentRadio. But I was talking to Renita, and we were talking about different ways that, we'll call it our downstairs. That's my little way of saying it. But different ways that it's talked about, like the different ways that people say it. Some people don't really like the P word. Like when they hear the P word, they're immediately like, I'm not listening to that music. I'm not doing this. And I just think that it's so hilarious, because that'll have to be another conversation, but it's like, what do you call it? I don't know. She called it a kitty though. That's hilarious. My auntie is hilarious, y'all. Anyway, with this, what would you do? I stand in your truth, but do it safely. Like I agree with Faye. I'm gonna take a few pieces of what they said. I would probably run away, write a letter. Like it would be real. Like y'all remember on Set It Off when Jada Pinkett was talking to the dude at the end? Like that'll be me. I'll be somewhere else. Not around, baby. Not around. Yeah. She said they've been killed for less. Absolutely. For just being them. You gotta, you gotta live in your truth. I will always say that. So it's just like, hey, if this is what's going on and you're not able to do that, I would never shame you. I'm not here to shame you. I don't care. I don't care. We all out here to live our life. Live life the way that you see fit. But we have to be mindful when we intertwine our lives with other people. You get what I'm saying? Because they have certain needs, wants, and desires as well. And, I've had to, Anthony and I are coming up on 10 years of being together. And, relationships, I tell anybody, I'm like, that ain't no walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? And especially as you get older and as you change, you have to really have like some tough conversations like, hey, what's up? And it's like when the love is strong and when it's deep, you can get through it. Like for all she know, he'll just be like, well, look, okay, we can still be together. But I still want a baby. So are you down with going another route as far as we're doing things? There's so many different opportunities and things that are available for, people that have different family types. That's the blessing of it all. Like, a situation like this probably would have been frowned upon back in the day, but it's 2021. We in a whole different space. And it's like, if you ain't caught up yet and you still bugging on like old stuff, I'm gonna need you to grow up. Grow up and get it together at this point. Let me see. Lauren said relationships are so tough. Absolutely. Especially as they age. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not saying that like it's a bad thing, but people grow, things happen, needs, wants, and desires change. They evolve. Anthony, when I was 23, what I needed, wanted, and desired at that time is completely different going into my 33rd year of life. You get what I'm saying? So you have to have those updates and those conversations. For me, I probably wouldn't have gone into the marriage without, hey, look, we need to do this because that's a serious commitment. And people, you want to be knowledgeable and not ignorant to things that are going on around you. That be what hurt the most when if somebody keeps something from you. It's just like, man, not even the fact of what you was keeping from me, but the fact that you kept it from me. That's just my perspective on it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I hope whoever this young lady is, like I said, I saw this one floating around on Facebook. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Little Nancy Tracy said, she said, oh, by the way, I can't have kids because I was once, man, I mean, really. And if he truly loves her, he will stay. Right. It's the truth. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it be keeping it from somebody that's more damaging than what you're actually trying to keep from them. And always live in your truth. Like that be the true relationship when you can truly be yourself. You get what I'm saying? You can truly be yourself. You don't have to hold no bars. Anthony and I've been together for a long time, but when I, dated other people before them, it was like they wanted me to like turn my shine down. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can't help that everywhere I go, no matter what, I always run into somebody who strike up a conversation, do whatever. I can't help that. I'm just like, hey, I'm just a nice person. Dudes would try to be like, oh, you doing too much, all this other stuff. And it's just like with Anthony, he just like, do what you got to do. So her sharing her secret as far as what's going on with this, it may not be as bad if she would have just said it. They could have been planning everything that he's doing right now, preparing for the kids' room, doing all that other stuff. All of those things could have been done, but they could have had a surrogate. They could have adopted. There's so many different ways that it could have went. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to pray when you see certain situations like this that it all work out. So what will I do? I'm going to have to stand in my truth and say what I got to say. And say what it really is. This is who I am. This is what's going on in my life. Boom. Is you still with it or is you out? Period. Once you walk out that door, don't come back no more. I know y'all remember it, but I don't know. Let me get into a little bit of music for y'all because I know that one was heavy, y'all, but it was just, I read it. I was like, damn. That's a little bit too much. I don't know. What am I in the mood for? It's like, do I want to shake this booty? What I want to do today? I'll do this one.
Get in my vibe. Let's go.
Let's see. said, but give me the respect and the right of choice. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, you said that's entrapment. I mean, think about when you have to hear that. What? Entrapment? They entrapped me into this marriage. I don't know. I just believe it's like I'm willing to change the things that I can, but you're gonna have to accept me for whatever it is that I can bring to the table. And sometimes people feel like it's a bad thing when that's not compatible, but it's okay. Like I always be like this: break away in love. You don't have to break away in hate. Like it could just be like, damn, you should have told me, but I don't know. That situation is hard, y'all. Now that's Mega by Not Them. Okay. Now today I got my what's happening, what's up, y'all. I be trying to give y'all the news, right? Give y'all a little bit of the things that's happening locally or around our area. And I got a few things for y'all that it's gonna kind of trip you out. Okay. So I don't know if y'all ready though. I'm gonna start you up here and then we're gonna work it back. Okay. Philadelphia woman's lawsuit says that she got herpes from a mall makeup counter and it destroyed her life. Apparently she went to get her makeup done with MAC and she complained that they were using an older brush and she developed herpes as a result of it. And she's now suing the company. When I read the article, Faye said we ready. Yes. I don't know if y'all was ready for that one. I was like, ugh. But yeah, they didn't clean the brushes and, did her face with them. And she contracted herpes. I don't know. Y'all didn't even have a mic over here the whole time. Why y'all ain't tell me? Yeah. Yeah. And Tracy said, no. Yes, no, it's too much. Hey, cuz, it's Moving Marvin. Great combo, cuz. Thanks for keeping it real for us folks in Kentucky. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Kentucky in the house. My cousin over here, y'all family, period. Faye said, hell no. Again, lawsuit. Yeah. So apparently MAC has had multiple cases where they have, due to negligence within like their stores or chains, whatever you want to call it, people have developed herpes as a result of it. This is the thing. Let me just give y'all a quick tip. Okay. I know y'all have seen my pictures step up from when I first started doing things up until now. I got on Pinterest and learned how to do my own makeup. I'm like, look, my favorite makeup artist is Rashia Williams. Okay. She beat me for my face for my wedding, did all that other stuff or whatever the case is. And then I had an opportunity to sit in as a model for one of her classes that she did with my favorite hairstylist, Tish. Okay. And Siobhan, you know what I'm saying? And she literally taught us the techniques. I would challenge you all to go take a makeup class, download some tips or whatever the case is on Pinterest. You know what I'm saying? Follow your favorite makeup artist and look at those lives. It be some bad chicks, y'all. It's some bad chicks that do makeup. Whitney just hopped on the live. Hey girl, she said, wait, yes, they gave her herpes. Mac did with the brushes, girl, a hot mess. But these makeup artists, when they get on those lives, they are showing you the techniques and they are letting you into their world. I advise you to take heed so that you don't end up like this woman in Philadelphia. I hate that happened to her. That's horrible. It's like you try to be clean and do everything that you do, and then you want to go and get your face made up because 9 times out of 10 you was going somewhere. She said her breakout and everything that happened was really, really bad to the point that like she had to stop working. So you gotta know. You gotta know. Yes, Whitney. Yes, girl. Hey, cuz, yes, and family jumping in. No, I had to share that with y'all. Just is ways around it, and then this is the thing. These the makeup artists and all this other stuff, like they like Rashia, she cleans her stuff. I seen it. I seen it for myself. And those are the things that I look for. When we go into places like nail shops, hair shops and everything, look at the cleanliness. Just take in the environment around you before you allow someone to perform any service. And the sad part about it is that this lady's intuition had kicked in. She said something to the lady, according to the article through ABC7. She said, like, hey, you aren't going to do this. And the girl was basically like, I fit in your face, and did it anyway. Girl, where? So that was that. Okay. So they tripping out in Philadelphia. Boom. Whitney, yes, I said wow too, Whitney. It was too much. It was too much. Let's see. Do want to shout out something great that happened. A gentleman by the name of Michael, I hope I'm saying it right, Busan, Great Samaritan that helped save two brothers that had been shot in during a drive-by shooting in the South Loop area. He was driving, you know what I'm saying, and saw that they had been wounded, and one of the brothers was yelling that he needed to save his brother. So he goes and grabs them and puts them into his car and takes them to Northwestern Medical Center. And one of the brother that was really he had really been injured. He's still in critical condition as far as like the last part of the story that I read, but thank God for good people. And then this is the thing, okay, because I know that some of y'all want to ask. This was a white man, and these were two black boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still some love and some camaraderie between everybody. I sometimes the media, they don't be doing their part as far as highlighting the good stories or the good things, where it's like, it don't matter what color you are, you're a human. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna treat each other with some common decency. Okay, common decency is what's missing lately, but that's a whole different conversation. But with this guy, for him to do that, I mean, I think he was a rideshare driver, so it's just like, hey, you don't have to stop sometimes and help people out, but it's just like, if you see somebody and you can help, it's your duty as a citizen. Like, help as much as you can without hurting or injuring yourself. You get what I'm saying? They had already been shot. They was down bad. And you all know how it is, as we go into the city or whatever the case is, try to call the police or call an ambulance and see how long that it takes them to get in those neighborhoods versus if you calling out from Orland Park. Let's have a real conversation. Yeah. Faye said, kudos to that good Samaritan. He treated them as people. He has a good heart. Absolutely. And I mean, even in the article, he just was, just expressing that he felt compelled to do it. He's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I would want somebody to do that for me. And I thought that he should definitely be highlighted today, because I think that was pretty awesome. So, y'all, a Villa Park man. We're going to call him a Villa Park man because that's where he's from, Villa Park, Illinois. He's facing multiple charges in connection with carjacking an Amazon delivery driver last week. DuPage County, they said that his 21-year-old Giovanni Villa pushed the Amazon driver to the ground the night of April 21st while he was delivering packages in the area on Danby Street and Kirkland Lane. Anybody out there from in that area? Y'all, do I have some Villa Parkians that's on here? Yeah. He drove off with all of the things that he sold in his 2006 Toyota Scion. Villa Park man robbed the Amazon driver. I was like, man, I'm like, you don't really hear a lot of things out of Villa Park except for the jury exchange, right? I'm like, he's pretty quiet over there. What's going on? What's going on in Villa Park, y'all? You gonna rob the Amazon driver? Leave Amazon alone. Let us get our packages and stuff. Oh my gosh. Faye said, is that what happened to my package? Girl, They out here stealing the packages. I just thought that was, I felt like it was unfortunate. He probably traumatized the damn Amazon driver, but I'm just like, for some reason, after I read it, y'all, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get. I felt like him pulling off in his Toyota Scion for 2006 with all of these stolen Amazon gifts. I felt like it was very scrubbish. Just reminded me of a scrub. Okay. Last thing. I wanted to end this one on a funny note because I was literally laughing at this. This happened down in Oklahoma, you all. A woman said she didn't know she had a felony charge over 2 decades for not returning a VHS rental to an Oklahoma video store. Karen McBride found out as she was charged with the felony when she changed her name on her driver's license in Texas after getting married. She said, "I about had a heart attack." Court records show the charges were filed in 2000, saying she embezzled the video cassette tape, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, from a store called Movie Place in 1999. Y'all, it don't get no better than this. Imagine if Blockbuster did that or Family Video. They like, you gonna steal from us? You gonna steal our video? About to take your stuff. We about to take your life. I read further in the article about that she couldn't figure out why she couldn't get certain jobs and stuff. She's like, I got a degree, I've got all of this stuff going on, and I was like, ooh. Okay, hold on, let me go. Yeah, Whitney. Whitney said not a felony over Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Imagine that, girl. They could probably play about 20-something episodes if you got the premium channels with Xfinity or something, and you didn't get a whole felony because of it. It's too much. It's too much. Faye said, "Hell no" for the 3rd time. Come on, son. Those folks are great. Yes. A VHS, y'all. That is why she got that felony. And my whole thing is, I'm like, did they ever try to reach out to homegirl and tell her? They was just like, we'll bump into her. She'll be stealing more DVDs from other people. Woo, child. Whew. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. All of this was done over a VHS. I just know that it couldn't be me, y'all. It couldn't be me. Y'all share with me y'all thoughts on what's happening, what's up tonight. Because I just feel like I can't be the only one that's dealing with this craziness. It's too much. It's too much. So we just gonna pray for these people out here because they crazy. I got the lavish look of the week coming up. Whitney, they are wild. They are very wild. I was so concerned. I'm like, why are y'all doing this? So, Sabrina the Teenage Witch got you a whole felony. Imagine talking about that at the bar.
It's gonna take more than some sneezes to make your breathing affect me. I'm at your neck like a necklace. You cross ain't no resurrecting. My niggas said that we good. Hey, y'all still looking for
I was so glad that guy saved those 2 boys, though.
Check the
For real.
scoreboard, I'm scoring. I hate you niggas, you boring. Told them they should look higher, but I don't look for
I couldn't imagine copping no felony over that, though. Like,
food for your spirit. I'm taking
it's way other crimes.
You niggas like ain't mad at you. Actually, I'm appalled, but you couldn't see all my attributes. Y'all keep thinking it's sweet, and I turn these niggas to
said I love those lavish looks. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love it too, y'all. My summer stuff that came in. I'm about ready to act a fool this summer with this. Ooh, y'all. And y'all better thank Whitney because I'm bringing back the Posh Girls. That was a real limited edition. And she like, when you bringing it back? I'm like, once in a lifetime. But I was like, let me restock these. Because do y'all know somebody stole my black one? I was like, how y'all gonna steal my black Posh Girls? They like these real big circular. They super fly, y'all. Y'all know I like super fly shades. Like I always love shades.
I don't never do this, so next time call in advance or just don't come here at all. Honestly, I'm appalled. Honestly, I'm a dog and I ain't got time to play.
If you just checking in with me, drop those businesses. And Whitney is on this live. Make sure that y'all go and follow New Our Girl. She's coming back. She's got some updates for you all. It's lit.
Tell me who got the spark. I'm trying to hit a lick. I'm only
Stole.
What you think I'm racist or basic? I ain't no savior.
Yes.
I'm only finna get off because they think I got good behavior. Chief.
No, the pot. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Whitney, they stole them from me. I just recognized, like, look, you see, I read it. I'm like, stole. Yes, they stole my freaking Posh Girls. I have to go and check my sister's house. She loves all of my shades. She loves all of them. I got them in black and brown coming back, y'all. Ooh, this summer is lit. Okay, I think I shaked my butt enough. Let me get y'all this lavish look of the week. Hold on, let's go ahead and get to it before we get into the topic for tonight. So this week, you all might have been seeing a lot of the sassies. Y'all, I love these frames. They're like a different shape. Okay. These are available with a brown tinting as well as a black tint. They fly, right? I don't know. I could just do the show like this, like No, but these are the lavish look for the night. So, make sure that you are following Lavish Looks on Facebook, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi on Instagram. That's all together, no spaces, no dashes, no periods, nothing, all together. And make sure that you're shopping at MzMetchi.com/shop. Sign up for my email list because you'll get the first inside information. Like, I'm going to drop the summer collection exclusively for my lavish ladies and my lavish gents. Okay, I also have men's frames available. Look, y'all gonna hear about some lavish looks on the show now. You know what I'm saying? So you can, if you like any of these that you see in the back, let me know. My friend's been trying to push me to do like a online pop-up. I might do that. Celebrate my birthday. I don't know. I'm feeling real like I want to give some deals. Like who ready to get on some lavish type of stuff? Like let's do it because the holidays coming up, Memorial Day. Y'all, you got to have your shades, y'all. I'm telling you. So real big things coming, and I appreciate all of my lavish ladies and my lavish gents that have been rocking with me so far. You all are the bomb. Y'all the bomb.com. So lavish look of the week. I remember those are the sassy glasses. Okay. And I'll leave this ticker at the bottom for you all. Let's go ahead and get into the topic for tonight. Let's see. Can men and women just be friends? So they resurfaced the clip on TikTok. Y'all better be careful what y'all saying out here. TikTok could get your ass. Steve Harvey once said that he's incapable of having a platonic, friendly relationship with women, adding that 99.9% of men feel that way about women that they're attracted to. He went on to say some other things, but I really wanted to talk to you all to see, like, okay, what are y'all thoughts around men and women being friends? I happen to think that they can be friends and it not be anything. But I will say, I have heard in the past that it's just like initially, if a man or a woman starts talking, that someone is initially attracted to that person. Now, I don't know if it's attracted to them like just physically or attracted to certain qualities, but there are certain things that draw them together. What I never understood about that line of questioning is just like, well, if that's the case, then wouldn't it be the same way with the same sex? Like, oh man, dude got some real nice clothes. He got this, he got that. Let me be his friend. Or a girl be like, I like her hair. I'm finna be her friend. Like, it's just, I never really subscribed to that notion, but I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think that they can be friends personally. They can. Yeah. I mean, I think that we can all agree. And it's like, I've definitely had male friends in my life, that I'm, it was never anything like that. I'm like, these are just genuinely my friends, I don't know. Like, I can remember, so growing up from when I got in high school, I started working. one of my first male friends, and I mean, nothing, no crazy stuff, no nothing. Marshawn from White Castle, like he, and we still cool to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my friend, and it's just like we've always looked out for each other, and and then you have certain relationships where it's like when it's the opposite sex, it turns more into like a brother and sister relationship because it's like I really look out for you. I care about you as a person and how you feel. Let me get into these comments. Faye said that's because Steve thinks with his D head. Yeah. I have male friends who have been attracted to me. Once I make it clear that they aren't getting the kitty, we have become close friends. That's a good point. Absolutely. Auntie Tracy said in friendships, there's line you don't cross. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's all about where that person is. So it's like if they just like, man, I want to be friends with her because I'm trying to smash or whatever it is, all of that will be revealed. But it's like once the boundaries are set, as long as you can respect that or whatever the case is, I do believe that even if there was an initial attraction, it can go strictly to friendship. Because it's like once somebody tell you what it is or what it's not going to be, you have no other choice but to respect that. Because then if you don't, you lose access to that person. Ain't nobody gonna be around you and they done told you like, hey, stop hitting on me. I don't see you in that way. You are my friend. Or they're giving indications that it's just like this. You're my friend. You're not anything more than my friend. If you're going over those lines, you're not going to be able to talk to that person in the first place. So it's just like everybody got to play their role. And then this is the thing. There have been women that might like men, and it's just like, no, but I want your friendship. You get what I'm saying? And the opposite way. So I believe that it is a possibility, even if there was any type of attraction. Because I can say, hey, my friend is handsome without being like, yeah, I want to jump his bones. Like, no, I can, as a person, I'm like, okay, you are a nice looking person, but not feel anything beyond that. Hey, you're looking dapper today. And really, really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Oh, you look nice today. Look at you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sis, you got it going on. Guys can say that to girls and not be like, I want to take her down right after this. Like it doesn't go like that. So I felt like he was wrong. I felt like they was also petty from bringing it up because it was from 2010. It made for great content today, but it's like, was it really needed? I do love TikTok, y'all. I love TikTok so much. That and the reels on Instagram. Oh, child. I love it all. I really do. But yeah, I don't know. I think that we're all on the same page that we can have that. I mean, it's not any guys that's tuning in right now. The guys usually they watch after the show has aired, and that's fine. Guys they gotta be late to stuff sometimes. So that's okay. We allow them. I'm sure that I'll have some crazy comments to look at or some inboxes. So, and I love that. I'm like, keep the feedback coming. But yeah, I don't know. I think he missed the mark with that. I think that there are some men that strictly just think with their other head, and they may be able to relate to what he said. I wonder what his wife had to say about that, though. That was my thing. I'm like, what does Marjorie have to say about this, child? What does Marjorie have to say? Because I'm like, why would you be out here in the streets saying that anyway? But was he with her in 2010? I don't keep up with his timeline. I love him, but it'd be the Mr. Potato vibes for me. I'm like, okay, I like it. Give him his mustache. I'm just joking. No, I Steve Harvey has done a lot to contribute within the Black community, but he did not have to contribute that latest statement, though. That's just my thoughts on it. It's like, man, you could have kept that. That was supposed to be locker talk. That's locker talk. Faye said that's why he's been divorced 3 times. Yeah. We got to stop putting some people on like these pedestals as far as like being able to give relationship advice. Because child, I wouldn't go and be trying to give nobody no advice on nothing. I'm like, look, I'm learning and growing every day. I can't. I'm unable to guide you because I'm currently guiding myself. Period. So yeah, I believe that they can definitely just be friends and it not be no funny business or no underlying intentions that's going on. Everybody not on that. Everybody not trying to take you down. That's the reality. You could be the baddest chick, baddest dude, and they'd be like, I'm not studying him. See, in my time when I worked in like banking and I mean, even what I do now, you run into a lot of different people, but it's just like this. Act like you done been somewhere before. Act like you done seen some people. You ain't got to be trying to take down everybody that you meet. I don't know if Steve Harvey, he give me those vibes. He's like, I'll take you down. Not in a bad way, but it's just like, hey, if you going, he probably gonna be going with you or whatever. And some dudes is just like that. They just give off those vibes. It's like, So I don't know. Y'all, only you can determine. But this is the thing. It'd be beautiful. The crazy part about it is when you in a relationship with somebody that is that's your friend and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let things happen organically, but don't go into it like, man, I can't even step back, you dancing kind of close. Like, you don't go into it with those creep vibes. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Face it, or is it too? I don't know how many times the divorce has happened. I mean, I hate even talking about divorce. That's a horrible thing. But yeah, I don't know. He got to stop giving this relationship advice. You'd be like, be the great. He's a great radio host, comedian, all that other stuff. I'm like, man, leave these comments where it is. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick little break before we close out with the quote of the night. Be right back.
Ask BlueJae is available for all your business needs. They offer website and social media management, business organization and preparation courses, project management, and you can even shop the Black Excellence collection. This features clothing, mugs, notebooks, and everything that you need. And if you use the code MECHI10, you can get 10% off at checkout. Make sure that you log on and check out Ask BlueJae and let them know the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you.
Y'all know I had to pay some bills, y'all. I'm right back though. If you're just joining me now, please make sure that you drop your business in the comments. Again, even I want to connect with you too. If you're new, if you know somebody that has a business that's deserving of connecting with others, please go ahead and drop them in the comments. Okay. I want to go ahead and get into the quote of the night. When you are tempted to give up, your breakthrough is probably just around the corner. Now, that's from my girl, Joyce Meyer or whatever. I don't know how y'all feel about her, but she put together some nice little quotes, and I personally enjoy it. But when you are tempted to give up, your breakthrough is probably just around the corner. Now, I told you I've been practicing being a little bit more transparent. So, yes, there are times where, you can feel like you're about to frazzle out, right? It's just like, woo, overwhelmed. Like for me, I cannot wait. I need vacation. I need all of that. I need some time off because it's like when you going hard or when you chasing after your goals, it don't seem like it's enough hours in a day. You get what I'm saying? Like you just want to, throw it up. Shout out to Just Wit in the house, justwit.com. Okay, make sure that y'all go and check it out. The relaunch is happening on the 1st, so it's lit, y'all. It's lit. I can't wait till y'all see what she coming with. It's heavy. It's heavy this spring and this summer. It's heavy, period. But yeah, as somebody that when you're chasing your dreams, it can be hard, and sometimes you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen? For me, sometimes it's like I'm taking moments to smell the flowers as I go along versus always trying to reach the next level. You get what I'm saying? And it gets difficult sometimes, but I feel like I'm like, man, the work is being put in, the foundation has been laid. It's only a matter of time. And I'm like, I'm not gonna give up yet. Like anytime if I even think about it, I'm just like, I'm tossing all this in the air. I'm not gonna give up on me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give up on me. If I can't bet it up on nobody else, it's gonna be me.
So if you are going through something right now and you just like, man, you just want to toss it all to the side or do a pause or do whatever the case is, like if you were looking for a confirmation to keep going, keep going. Keep going, whatever it is. If it's a weight loss goal, if it's a money goal, you trying to save enough money, you trying to do, whatever it is that you need to do, you trying to get another job, you trying to start a business, you get what I'm saying? You trying to have a baby, whatever it is that you are looking to do. If it seems extremely difficult, don't give up. You owe it to yourself that as much effort as you put in so far, whether if it's only a little bit or if it's a ginormous amount of energy and effort that you put in, you absolutely owe it to yourself to see it through. Never give up on yourself and what you got going on. And always remember the goal at hand. Like for me, when I get discouraged, I think about the long-term goal. I have the vision in here. You have your vision of whatever it is that you have going on, right? We all do. Whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, you see the end result of it. Don't let nothing deter you. If you feel like that you want to give up, the day that you give up will be the day that your breakthrough was there, knocking at your door. But you ain't there no more because you done moved on. You get what I'm saying? So when you feel like that you at that place, you got to keep it up. You got to keep pumping it up. Keep doing whatever it is that you got to do. Okay? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Tonight it was really, really, really good time. Remember that you can listen to, previous episodes of the Blueprint Live on Spotify, all that other stuff. Well, we not on Corporate Chronicles, child. Where the hell am I at? Okay. Boop. Wrong one. But no, check out the old episodes, and you can also listen to MzMetchi one-on-one. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, it's available, y'all. I love y'all so much. Shout out to my sponsors, Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Ask BlueJae, Black Dollar Days. Shout out to the Closing the Gap Staffing for all of the job opportunities. Remember, we're still in need for truck drivers, so please make sure that you let somebody know if they're a truck driver and they're in need of a job. Let them know that we're here for them, okay? It's been real. Next week when I come back, y'all, guess who coming on the show? Guess who coming on the show? Dolls Lotto from Tries Up. I definitely listen to y'all when y'all be talking to me about what y'all really like with the show. And I know that we all had an incredible time with Dolls Lotto the last time that he was on the show. So he'll be coming and hosting with me. And I've got some exciting stuff coming up too with my bro, Gary P from Bootcamp Radio. So I'm really, really excited for the next coming weeks. And it's my birthday next week. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yes. And it's going to be lit. So I'm celebrating with you all next Thursday. It's lit. Y'all make sure y'all join me. Have a cocktail. That's a must. Whatever your vice is, honey, you got to have it. But I'm going to read a couple of these comments before y'all go. Whitney said, Liam says, hi, he's watching. Hi, Liam. Look, I'm getting my baby voice. Hi, Liam. No, I love him, y'all. He is such an adorable baby. Oh my goodness. He's growing up before his time. I feel like he'd be sitting there in the pictures with his grandma. And he's actually like reading the words on there as young as he is. It's amazing. Yeah. Whitney, no, Corporate Chronicles is not back, y'all. Y'all listen to old episodes of that too. Follow us on YouTube. Okay, y'all. Corporate Chronicles. Bloop, bloop. That was a limited edition show. Okay. We love you too. Love you too. Yes, Dolls is definitely coming on. Whitney, you say you want to come on? Whitney, no, you, girl, don't play with me. What you doing on the 12th? Don't play. Pull your calendar out. Pull your Palm Pilot out, child. Whatever it is that you got. I got you. Because I definitely want my people. It's always a good vibe. And that week, if you come on, Gino Pacino will be on. So it'll be lit. But I love y'all. Make sure that you tune in with me next week, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. I gotta specify that, y'all, because the Blueprint Media Company is blessed that we have listeners from all over the world. Okay. It's outside of the US now. So Central Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. I love y'all. It's been real. Bye.